Unfold. Happy couple. Head roll. 5 bets 40. 4 4. Brett doesn't want to sleep on the couch tonight. I got a set. I had a king. No, that you made. King 10. Not better than that.
Roy left us in the past, huh? Tournament player now?
It's been around good. I mean, he's
If anyone is interested, we
hiring.
can have 2 seats available on the live stream.
That he's doing
Again, if
well.
anyone's interested, we do have 2 seats
Like
available
he is
for the live stream.
firing several bullets at it. I got a $10 shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Doghouse Poker live stream 2-5 No Limit Hold'em cash game brought to you here at the Doghouse Poker Club in Cypress, Texas, off Munchkin 290, right by the Little Bucky's. This is Dexter here in the booth bringing you guys this game. And as you can see, we got some familiar faces. We got B2, we got Chaos. Everybody loves to see Chaos in the game. We got Gigi, we got Clutch, we have Dennis, and we got a couple more familiar faces on the way. So you can see we got a couple seats open, but we got a couple people coming our way. So we had an open from B2 with King Queen off, and the Finn from Chaos with Ace-3 suited on the 4-5-7. Chaos going to come along with the Ace High and a gut shot. Queen on the turn, one of the worst cards Chaos could see. Going to get B2 the best hand. And Chaos having open ender here. The deuce or the 6 or an ace. It's going to fold his open ender.
So you didn't do good.
Going to play a little more conservative than he usually does.
It's not like I lost 1,300. I really lost 900. And then I played post stream and I got shelled with cards post stream and won like $200 because the games were fucking shitty. I was playing this long game. And then I came here and played round of each. And won like, I ended up losing like 300 on the night.
Here you see our chip count so far. Clutch and B2 in for 2,000. GG in for 1,500. Chaos in for 1,500. Roll Tide in for 1,000. And then we got an $800 stack and a $500 stack.
He's going with ace 10, and it was like the bottom, like queen 6. His B. He floated with ace 10. I had queen. I had a queen. And he hit a card that floated, but I thought he had like a small pair or something. And he didn't bet that big in the river, so I lost 800.
Clutch going to check his option in the big blind. 5 ways to the flop. Ace-3 the best hand right now. Anybody's game at this point, though. Jack 7-3 going to give a Roll Tide best hand with a 7 with a 10 kicker. Clutch with middle pair and not a bad kicker, but not a great kicker either. Dennis going to float with his bottom pair. GG also going to float with bottom pair. Roll Tide not going anywhere given the price with the 7. And Clutch has got to think, you know, my 7's probably no good after getting called in 4 spots. I can't imagine what all they could have that I'm have beat. And an ace on the turn, going to give Gigi a hidden top and bottom pair.
Kind of pick one check. 5 bets, 15. 9 fold. What up, Dave?
And Gigi going to lead out and take this pot down. Nice hand by her. Turns that little hidden two there.
Yeah, my man.
I wonder what Brett said. You're all right. I don't know why he backed out. I thought he was going to play today. Who's that? Brett? No, I said, I don't care what Brett said. Brett's right here. Did you make your name Milky? Oh, shit. No? No, I did not. Milky? E2. Oh.
Milky, what
No,
the
it's
hell?
not.
Milky.
What the hell?
Oh, that ain't going away.
It's all for.
No, that's your new name, bro. Milky.
Thanks all.
They come crazy.
They come
5-weight limp pot here again.
Together before we leave.
And queen 4, gonna get roll tide top pair.
Free check.
Stand middle
I go in
pair,
as hunting.
and nobody else with much of
Should I?
it.
You gonna make your name
Yes, Dennis has bottom pair.
You weren't here.
We're taking bet his top pair. Chaos gonna come along with this ace high and a backdoor flush draw.
Nah,
Oh, you don't have a choice in it now.
you're already established B2, bro.
Yeah, it's like-
People know you already.
People know me already.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And let's say we got Miss B gonna sit down next to B2. So we got B and then B squared.
20 by 7 and call.
Miss B, we're playing the B2 game, the 7 deuce game.
The
And they are
B2,
playing
you
the
still
7 deuce
stuck on
game,
that.
so
We're playing the 7 deuce game. If you win
Deuce
with
of diamonds not
seven
gonna improve Chaos's hand.
pre-flop or post-flop,
Otay gonna continue leading with his top pair, and Chaos, yeah, gonna throw it in the muck. I don't really know why we floated the flop with this
Everybody
ace.
else is
We have
everybody
clubs.
plays it.
All the
We
cool
have a
kids
backdoor
are doing
flush
it.
It
draw.
only happens a
but
couple days. It's going to cost you probably 20 or 30
care what
bucks
the
if you
flow.
don't win it the night.
Nah,
Especially against one of the tighter players at the table.
Unless Jeff's playing.
They are playing.
The most, I think last time we had to pay out like 30 bucks maybe.
Yeah, twice it to Jeff.
2 or 3 times a night.
And if you
Then
get
the 7 deuce has to win.
Yeah,
you just have to win.
No, you can win, yeah. But you can bluff, you can win the hand, however, it doesn't matter.
You can raise to, let's say, $30. Everyone folds, you win.
What do you want your name to be on the stream?
Right, 800, you know.
Okay. B, what do you want your name to be on the stream?
Uh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, live 10.
We got a $10 under the gun straddle
You're in
here.
for balance. It's been a blind. It's a
I'm in for
2-5.
five?
Yes, 2-5.
Oh, okay.
This is a straddle. 1 call, 2 call, 3 call, 4 makes it 35. 5 call, 7 call. 8. This beat is playing 8.
Five, 6, 7. B2 gonna flop a gutter. Dennis gonna flop a gutter to the nuts. And Clutch gonna flop bottom pair and open ender. Plenty of hand to put in a raise here with. I like this raise. Unless B2 has an overpair here, it's gonna be really hard for him to continue. And it's gonna continue with his 2 overs and a gutter and a backdoor flush draw. Not a bad float. 7 of diamonds is a pretty good card for B2. I think we're gonna go for a check raise on this turn. Check through instead. And the queen going to give B2 the best hand. See if he decides to lead out here for value or if he's going to check it over to clutch. He's going to lead for value. A little bit of thin value. Probably a good bet here. I don't mind this. Probably going to think clutch isn't checking back straights or any sets or full houses that are representing so early on losing to quads. Maybe checks back 7-6 or 7-5 every once in a while, but don't mind this value bet. And thank you guys for tuning in tonight. How's everybody doing tonight? Give me a shout out in the chat where you're watching from, who you're sweating for, and who you hope to see be our biggest winner tonight.
See it later. So.
I had an 8.
Yeah, I have that.
Thank you. Jace, what do you want your name to be on the stream?
Just Jace.
Jace, your name on the stream.
Jace.
Name.
And then little quotations, Hunty.
Really, Milky?
If you want, that's fine.
No. How
You don't
much?
have to be
How much you put?
25.
2,500. Bought it for 2,500. 2,500.
I just put 500 on vanilla. But I mean, I want to get him back to
200 back.
295. I hate Canelo too, dude. Imagine this is the first time I ever bet on him and he loses. I don't like him, but I mean, dog.
I wouldn't know. Since you got on the bandwagon street.
B279 of clubs here on the gun. I think this is a fold, but we know that's not B2 style. So, yeah, definitely going to raise. We're not folding. I do agree with this.
4 makes it 15, 5 fold, 6 fold, 7 fold, 8 fold.
Abraham Maldonado,
1 fold.
watching from Minnesota, he says he wants Chaos to win everything. Me and you both. And Chaos had a chance here with his queens. I don't like this flat call. Yeah, ace 4-4, bad flop for queens. I would like to see the 3-bet and narrow the field down and get the bad aces out of there.
Miss B, can you rescan your card? So you need to put them in the box,
Okay. Got it.
and then, yeah.
Miss B going to flop the best hand. Now going to turn top 2 on a paired board. Chaos looking for the case queen to win the pot.
Fold, fold.
And I don't like this call here by Chaos either. Once you flat pre-flop with queens, it comes ace high with a paired board. There's so many hands out there that beat you.
600 to win.
Not a big fan of
This
call
time,
here.
still got to put up 170 to win 100.
Now looks like we're just going to pay her off with the queens. Doesn't believe her.
And 8 call. Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Oh, man.
Going to show top 2 pair, and Chaos is going to say, good hand, Miss B. Take it down.
It's probably hard to know. Too bad sitting here. Yeah.
B2, please.
And on to the next hand we go. GG with King 3 off. I believe that hand's going to go in the muck. Yep, very rapidly it does. Ace, Queen of Diamonds. That hand's not going in the muck. Ooh, a very aggressive $20 raise. Aggressive in the way he threw his chips out, not in the style he's playing it. That's a pretty standard raise. Maybe a little small for this game. B2 going to wake up with the same hand. Not unsuited, though. Jack 9, 3, 2 clubs. Nobody with a club in their hand. B2 going to check. Jace going to check it behind one time. See what the turn brings. Jack on the turn. See if B2 likes to lead here. No. Thinks he has enough showdown value just to try to get the showdown. Hoping ace queen is good here sometimes. Hi, Miranda. How are you doing tonight, honey? Queen on the river. Going to get both players there, kind of. And I think it's going to go bet call. Miguel pops Pineda. Said Super Turtle with that lineup would be insane. Looking for the Super Turtle to bring it through one time.
Six makes it 2 1/4.
And Jason's going to put in the raise here on the river. I don't know if he's just going for value, like against King Queen or Queen 10, or he's trying to get E2 off of a jack, or I don't really know what he's trying to do with this play. I guess he's going for value, thinking he's ahead of some of B2's then value betting range. B2's just going to put in the call. And we're going to chop it up.
Ah, the way it played out is you have either ace king or king queen. If you have king queen, though, you're probably just flatting. You played it very similarly.
That's gay, Miranda. School's gay. Nope, but stay in school. Charlie Kirk said college was a scam and a waste, and I'll see where he ended up. So
Programming side of it, like put like you know, what I mean?
guess it's best to stay in school and stay in your lane. Danny says hello, Miranda. Here from the box. Says she misses you.
And now that because it's so smart that you can just use regular prompts, you don't even have to use like programming prompts. You just program it, you know, through a regular text file. 4 calls, 5 calls, 7 calls. Can you help me with that? Thank you.
And Clutch are going to wake up with aces, no suit. Let's see how Alex to play it. Going to play it aggressively. Bumping it up to 60 here. Miranda says hello, Danny, and that she misses being around. Yeah, we miss having you here at the doghouse. It's always nice to see a smiling face.
Can I get the food seats here? 2 calls, 3 calls. 4 calls. 6 calls. 7 calls. 5 quick. Check. 4 checks, 6, 7 checks. 8 bets, 75. Or 9 bets.
And on the deuce 3-7, Clutch and B2 both flopping the same gut shot. Clutch going to come out leading with his aces, and nobody really has a hand to continue with here. Roll Tide has some blockers he could go for a bluff with, blocking top set and blocking some wraps, but with the 4. But yeah, decides just to let it go. Going to play more conservative.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I'll straddle you.
Fun on from Rocky. Paul Papa. Paul Papa is at home resting. We did a leg day at the gym the other day, and he was so sore he could barely walk. So he's taking a little rest day. You know, got to lay up in the bed. We're trying to. Paul's a little bit overweight, so we're trying to get him back into shape, get his health back. You know, it's the most important thing in life is happiness and health. Richard Welch, it is a decent lineup. There's some action players and some couple rocks, so do a little mix. You don't ever want to be stuck in between somebody like B2 and a rock. It's not a good place to be.
Guess it's just us again.
2 folds, 3 folds. 4 raises, 35. Or using 8 calls.
B2 going to bump it up here. Chaos going to come along with the King 9 suited doghouse hand.
Check.
Queen deuce 6, check on the flop. Neither player with a heart in their hand. 7 of hearts, not changing anything for the players. Changes the board texture though. And the King on the river going to give Chaos the miracle best hand. Going to check it down. I would like to have seen. I would have really liked to have seen a value bet from Chaos here on this river. Probably not getting paid off, but still would have been
Okay with that.
a good spot to make one.
Thank you, sir. Second. Good at that. No. There's no way for his hand to
Yeah.
and hit the jack.
All right, give him quad 9. But still let me
You
have
have the
both.
9. How could he have fun now?
Make it work. You're a magician. Eric, it's been a long day. I do apologize. The brain's not fully engaged.
Has it ever been?
On occasion. But it is a fair question.
All right, 8 calls, 9 folds, 1 fold.
The call, 2 calls, 5. 3 calls.
Chaos gonna limp in with King 10 suited. Miss B gonna limp in with King Jack suited. 2 hands that should be going for raises here.
5 calls.
And B2 with a hand that should probably just be going to the muck and bump it up. And that's the beautiful thing about poker, guys. Some people may say you play it one way, and some people say it the other way.
3 calls. 36.
They got up to 36.
I think 35 was a little too low. I'm playing
First
like
place
30
was
many
Big
calls.
Grand.
It was
Yeah.
over 8 years.
I gotta beat a lot of people.
Hey, tomorrow probably be like
3
6.
checks, 75. 3 checks. 4 bets, 100.
Vanilla 5. I thought I was going to grill and watch it.
I mean, it's such a point. It could very easily be done.
Oh, tomorrow?
8 calls. But we'll
I'm only showing because I so many people leave me.
B2 gonna take it down with his ace.
Name, bro? Jason?
They call him Punt
Miguel, nice to meet you, bro.
His nickname is Punt.
Milky, slow your
Playing
roll.
the 7
No,
game,
no,
7
no,
bucks. Liz, 10 bucks. Yeah.
Hey, Liz. Can you get Dennis and Jade's
I'm not
clock
playing
in?
it.
Can we get food over here, bro?
I wish we were on stream. You did a huge race on me. I don't even know what you had.
There it's 12.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
I can't remember. I wanted to ask you at the moment, but I was like,
Good small over pair, I think.
I can't remember.
I wanted to see what you had.
Yeah, but I think you bet me on the turn.
Yeah, I really wanted to.
So that's a good race. And I'm like, man, I got to commit on the river too. Man.
You know, Big Best.
Is that what you played before?
Yeah, it was a good play. Oh,
Where? What city?
Roll Tide here with suited connector.
They're having a tournament?
Lester McDonald, we appreciate that, brother. We do the best we can to bring you guys the best games, the best action, and the best environment here at the Doghouse Poker Club. Speaking of some action, Clutch going to bump up to 50 with jacks. Dennis going to continue with deuces. Miss B in there with 7-9 suited. Standing there with ace-5 suited. And it's really hard to blame anybody for folding now.
Yeah, you played it playing a
Any
house.
2 cards could be good with this amount of odds, but apparently not. So we're going to go 4 ways to the flop. I think after limping those 2 hands, I think I would have seen a flop with at least one of them.
No, man. Filet, medium rare.
5 players.
But between rare and medium
And the
rare.
Queen 4-5,
And
not really
then
improving
potatoes,
anybody's hand.
dark
Clutch,
gravy, and
I would have liked
then
to have seen a C-bet here.
salad,
Stand here with a
lemon
pair,
dressing,
and then that
extra
flush draw
dressing,
going to come out.
Coke in the water, and then off with the toast.
And Clutch probably just going to put his jacks in the muck here. Got 2 more players behind to act.
What do you expect?
So I would have liked to have seen the C-bet on the flop. Then I think Stan just calls. And Stan going to take it down here with the ace-5 of clubs. Good bet here in position with the nut flush draw on a pair. Never a bad thing to do to bet your pairs from nut flush draws.
Very specific solid order. To the point, he wrote it down on an index card and just left it up there for the ladies. I'm thinking, hey, bro, it's a salad.
Can't be that bad the way that they get by themselves.
That's kind of my thoughts. Is that part of the pot?
No. He's just staring Eric down.
I wish I had the envy one. One full.
This is specifically when I use to
2 full.
clutch.
Big call.
Like that, bro. Where you get that? I just got it on Amazon.
Yeah, the Disney store.
Attention. As a reminder, the Doghouse is a smoke-free and vape-free room.
Make them 35. 7 players.
And looks like we got a raise here from Jason, 40% of Royal. And Chaos with ace-king, just going
Walking
to
out with a
flat.
cigarette hanging out of his grill.
It's Samir here. Stan.
yeah, so here's usually the one that
Oh, he ain't feeling
Just going to put in the flat with the ace-king. I don't like this play. I like to see a 3-bet. Especially out of position. Being out of position, you want to take the pot down now. You don't want to be trying to play post-flop out of position the whole hand. Okay, we can just flop a boat with ace-king. Flop the nut. That's why I like to see a 3-bet, because now the pot's bigger when we flop the nuts. And flop going to check through. Surprised Jason didn't bet there. And Jack on the turn. Flush draw and some gutters out there. And
Right behind you,
Jace
Sam.
with kings and jacks full, ace king and ace jack blocked, and facing a bunch of checks. Gonna put in a little value blocker bet.
Wait, I'm watching that. Okay, Mickey. The second most popular sport in the world. Cricket? Yeah. That's why I said in the world.
Have you been up 290 in hockey?
Yeah,
a lot of cricket
There
going
is a
on.
little pitch up there.
Really?
A little. They've got like
Six of
22
them.
fields.
Really?
Yeah, it's huge.
That's a badass sport, honestly.
And Jace is gonna peel. Thinking king jack might be the best hand occasionally. Chaos when he min clicks the turn, really representing like
Every Friday night they have a game.
ace jack, ace king, queen 10. A lot of nutted hands.
I used to play soccer.
See if
They had their own little.
Did you get your indoor
yep, Jace does sniff it out and does make the correct fold.
I tried, man.
Well played by Chaos. Could have gone a little bit bigger. Could have made like 130 on the turn instead of the min click, but Jace may fold for that price. So probably well played.
They were like,
Can't ever go wrong with putting in the double check raise with the nuts.
Seems like a good sales guy. I don't think you can get a team together.
I
You
know,
ever
he
seen the movie
talked
The
to us
Blues
when you're coming
Brothers?
over here,
You ever
right?
seen the movie The Blues Brothers?
Seen nothing already.
Have you seen The Blues Brothers, the movie?
And now we're talking about the Blues Brothers. Gotta love it. Minnie the Moocher, guys. Don't forget about Minnie the Moocher.
U of H is ahead 13-0.
What's the clock at, Stan? Oh, just started the second
can't see
quarter.
it.
14.
we're winning?
Yeah.
It's also right over there now.
Oh, wow.
You see that better?
I can tell that.
Except the clock.
No, I just hadn't looked up when I heard. So
Colorado. 4 makes it 35. 5 calls. 6 calls.
375.
8 makes it 75. 5 calls. 1 call. 1 second.
And Chaos here gonna 3-bet the jacks. B2 gonna bump it up to 35. GG gonna call with ace queen. Chaos gonna make it 75 with jacks on the button. It's a little bit small, but not terrible. SB gonna come along with pocket 4s. And on the 10-8 deuce, this is a great flop for jacks. You can't ask for much better without flopping a set. So let's see what size the Chaos is gonna go with here. 300 in the 307 in the pot. He's gonna check it behind. I don't like this check at all. This is a terrible check. Don't do this, Chaos.
Nothing.
Ooh,
To the volleyball.
kind of a bad turn for you now. Now Miss B gonna come out leading with her 4s, thinking after the flop checks through, everybody's got high cards and she has the best hand with a pair.
Go.
4 check.
So maybe
Kind of shoes
Chaos
do
is
people wear?
wow, and Gigi gonna come along with ace queen,
Socks? Some dude.
and Chaos not folding his jacks now.
Play volleyball?
Still would like to see a C bet on the flop of about $100.
And then so you don't need to prove. You can wear any shoe you want, though, bro.
Yeah, I'm kind of using that.
You know what?
And the 5 of diamonds going to complete the flush. Going to be a scare card for most players. I do believe he's going to check through. Let's see if Gigi decides to turn hand into a bluff. No. Chaos going to check it back and is going to be awarded this $562 pot. Going to show his cards knowing they're good. But Chaos, if you're so confident about turning them over at Showdown, you should be betting them on the river for value.
The hand jacks. I've never seen your hand like that before, bro.
They're going,
again?
they're going this way. I had them, on your neck.
I didn't know you played hands that good.
You don't play with me enough, right?
The ace or queen coming over?
Like,
Oh, wow. Thank you.
yeah.
35. Oh, no. And
Guys, we got a little bit of audio difficulty, so we're gonna do a quick reset of the stream to try to fix our little audio issue. We'll be back in a second. I am still gonna be here with you guys though, so at least you guys get to hear my beautiful voice. It's not so beautiful, but better than the complete silence of darkness. So here we are. Lester, we appreciate those kind words. We do our best to be as awesome as we can for you guys at home. I'm just glad to hear that you guys are enjoying the stream. Richard Welch saying Clutch going to run it up 2K again. He's in the lineup to do it. He's done it before. We know he can do it again. We'll see what happens at the end of the night. Sorry, guys. We apologize for this inconvenience here in the booth. We are working on solving the issue as soon as we can. Keep you guys updated. As of now, we're just going to turn the table audio off. So give us maybe like 10 minutes, and we'll try to bring that back to you guys. Thank you for your patience. And looks like we got an all-in here. It's a big pot brewing. I wish I could see the card so I knew what was going on. But let's see. We got the Deuce 5, 6, King 9. 3 diamonds. Diamonds getting there on the river. B2 going to lead out on the river for 275, looks like. And Jace is going to rip it in, representing a flush. The question is, does he have it or not? And what does B2 have here? Does B2 have a straight he backdoored into? I don't think so. Probably like top pair, maybe even a bluff. I mean, I guess he could have 7-8. I didn't really see how the hand played out post-flop, on the flop, and on the turn. But what I do know is Jace is representing a flush, whether he has it or not. Guess we'll never know. Jace here with ace-8 of diamonds. Going to bump it up to $20. I wonder if he had a hand very similar in the last hand. Roll tie, going to call 20 with a mystery hand. Miss B getting there with 40% of a royal. I think in the small blind, ace-10 suited is a 3-bet or a fold. But, you know, we're at the doghouse. Nobody plays GTO here. Nobody's ever seen a solver at this room. So, you know, That's how we ended up with the ace 8 suited and ace 10 suited and king 7 off and 4 5 off in the flop. Pretty action flop though. Got a open ender for clutch. Roll tile with the mystery hand again. Stan with middle pair. And Miss B with the backdoor straight and a backdoor flush draw. 3 of hearts was not the turn she was looking for. It was the turn clutch was looking for. We're going to turn the nuts. See if Stan elects to keep betting a 7. I don't like this play. You bet the flop, you get called in 2 spots. Somebody's more than likely going to have a jack. And if not, the 3 is going to complete a lot of hands that call you. Or I want to say a lot of hands. It's going to complete 4 or 5. I honestly don't know, guys. What I do know is Clutch is going to put in the min click here to 200, and given this price, I think Stan is in a really tough spot. I think facing min clicks in any position in poker, it's never a bluff. And I think with his type of hand categories, it's weak middle pairs, weak pairs type hand. It just never improves, so I think it's just a fold. Deuce of diamonds on the river, not going to improve Stan. Not that he ever could win the pot anyways. And Clutch with the nuts, thinking about Las Vegas and the Mirage, going to put in jam, and Stan going to snap fold, and I think if we're going to fold I don't know, guys. I think if we're planning on folding river after calling turn, we should just fold turn and save the extra $100. But I'm in here, and they're out there, so it's their money. We'll let them do what they want with it. Nice hand by Clutch, turning 4-5 offsuit into the nuts. That is hard to do. 5 high to number 1. Give those cards an extra riffle there. There we go. That looks better. Cut, and off to the races we go. PLO hand. That blue button you guys see. So that goes around counterclockwise, which is the opposite of our regular button, which goes around clockwise. And when those two buttons intersect, that means it's time for our PLO hand. The Houston favorite, pot limit Omaha. You get 4 cards in your whole cards. You're forced to use 2. You can only use 2. Can't use 1, can't use 3, can't use none, and damn sure can't use 4. So you can only use 2, and you got to make the 3 cards from the flop and 2 in your hand to make the best 5-card poker hand. That's how PLO works, and it is a pot limit game, so you can only bet the maximum of what is in the pot at that time. And it's a very action game, because when you have 4 cards, it's really just hard to fold. Look at these hands, like, you don't really see any hands that are super monsters, but at the same time, you don't ever see any hands that we're just putting in the mug. Maybe the ace 10 3 3 no suit. Maybe that can go in the mug. It's a pretty bad hand. Stance queen 8 7 deuce, a bad hand. Everything else is pretty reasonable though. Even the jacks, the bad jacks are pretty reasonable. And king queen 10. Nobody really flopping nothing here. Chaos with the jack blockers. Jace. Ace queen, the best hand. Roll tide with not the only flush draw, but the only decent flush draw. 10 high flush draw. P2's got a 8 high flush draw. And Jason's just gonna fold the best hand on the flop. He's just gonna open fold. And when check the B2, she's got a better king. I don't like this play. This is PLO. We're multi-way. Like your top pair is almost never good here. And I don't know what we're floating with in Stan's shoes. At least B2 has a flush draw. I kind of see his float, but I don't know what we're doing with Stan's hand. Roll Tide's not folding his 10 high flush draw with a gutter. 3 of spades going to give Roll Tide and B2 both flushes. All right, guys. After this hand, when we get, we're at the showdown. So after this hand is pushed, we're gonna do a complete reset here in the booth. Try to fix the audio and the technical issues we're having. We'll be back shortly. Thank you guys for being patient. Give us about 5 minutes.